Gillum has repeatedly given vague answers to questions about who paid for the New York City trip. His avoidance of a direct answer became pronounced during a Sunday debate on CNN with DeSantis and Gillum. DeSantis asked him openly, did you pay for the Hamilton tickets? Now, a lot of people, what is the big deal? Okay, a trip to New York, Hamilton tickets, big whoop. The guy won't tell the truth about it is the big whoop. But I think this is chump change compared to what's really at stake here. I think chump change is the wrong thing to say because it is a window into who Gillum is. Parlay his positions of power into positive, influential goodies for himself. Politician in that regard, who believes that holding high office equals an entitlement to perks and other things. He's desirous of seeking them. And it's in this era where everybody, Gillum can't make that statement. Now let's look at the polling data. Quinnipiac University poll yesterday showed that Andrew Gillum is ahead of DeSantis, 52 to 46 among likely voters, and he has a double-digit lead among women, Hispanics, and independents. With this clear lead, as his overall edge in public polling widened to its largest level since October 1st. Clouds of suspicion that are hanging all over him. In addition to that, he is a hardened left-wing activist hack who reads things the way communists and Marxists do. Fairness. He wants everybody to get free health care here and free medical care over there, Medicare for all. He believes in a guaranteed national income, these kinds of things that, if ever implemented, would bring to a screeching halt in Florida everything that's happening nationwide that is building the economy. DeSantis. A lot of people may not know much about Ron DeSantis. So let me step in here and tell those of you in this vast and wide audience. Ron DeSantis is a Yale and Harvard graduate who was a decorated JAG officer in the Navy. Just a solid record of winning achievements as a representative from Florida. He has resigned his House seat in order to devote all of his time exclusively to his campaign. He's got a great family. His wife is all in for this. Got a decent, solid American citizen.
And it does not make them a sellout. But in far more instances than not, black folks will label them sellouts, which I think is egregious. Wrong to do that. And I think it's counterproductive to our community. Everybody doesn't feel the same. There's a multitude of ways to skin a cat. Malcolm Jenkins and the Players Coalition did not sit down with owners to negotiate on behalf of Colin Kaepernick. They went to negotiate generating and garnering a contribution to causes that were pertinent to the African American community and other disenfranchised communities throughout this country. That's what they did. They were not there on behalf of Colin Kaepernick. He did as much. He also stated he felt Colin Kaepernick should have been one leading the way. I don't blame him for feeling that way. He's entitled to it. On a football field and what have you. All of that happened as residue from President Donald Trump speaking in Huntsville, Alabama at a rally on September 22nd, 2017. That was what sparked owners ultimately willing to come to the table, not Colin Kaepernick. So if the Players Coalition, whether you agree with them or not, if their objective was not to go in there representing Colin Kaepernick, but representing the causes similar to his in order to generate funds to help communities. Josh Norman pointed out when he was arguing with Eric Reed and saying this was bigger than Colin Kaepernick.
Advocates for Jameis Winston replacing Fitzpatrick have gone radio silent since he got the job, Stephen A. I wonder why. Let's talk about Eric Reed, okay? I want to tell the social justice warrior, victimization proponents like Max Kellerman that there is no right, political or otherwise, to protest anything.